Hello everyone, thanks for checking out the video. In this video I'm going to try to get the Hailstorm, the Haiboxing Hailstorm up and running. I ran this into salt water, completely submerged in salt water. So giving it plenty of time to dry out, and I'm going to check it out. I've got the batteries charged. I also received as a gift on one of the two that I bought the Haiboxing oil-filled shocks for the Hailstorm. So we'll check it out and see. It does come with screws, and it looks like pieces that fit inside that'll mount. There's a screwdriver that came with the Haiboxing Hailstorm. On this one, I had the two pieces one goes over the other in the spring-loaded shocks. This didn't break, it just came out, and it didn't do it while I was running it. It did it while I had it inside a bag that I put this in to take to the location where I was running it. So just going to set the originals in there. Just take that screw out, and you take that screw out, and replace them. And I'll try to use the screws that came with it, since these have got rust on them due to being in salt water. Not a lot of rust, but enough. And so to show you, and that goes inside the other piece. And what had happened is this piece had come out, and it was sitting at an angle like that. I have one off, and you can make some adjustments on the lower arm for the shocks to adjust how compressed that suspension is. But you only have two. You can see you only have two slots, one there and one there for the screw. These should be the same size. Double check. Yes, they're both the same size. Well, that was dumb. Better make sure I've got all that. So there's 2 screws and 4 plastic pieces. I may have just messed up and lost. Oh no, there's one. Just reuse one of these until I found that one that I threw halfway across the room. Alright. Since this is a buggy, I'm going to go with the higher. In there. Careful though, it is going into plastic, and it is a significantly sharp threaded screw. So you'll have to make sure that you're not stripping it out when you put it in. Snug. You can always check it. As long as you take a little cheap screwdriver that came with it, you can take it with you and I'm gonna do that actually. I think I'd rather it be in the other one, the other hole. It's so close to the arm, that arm there. This cap on the other setting, I didn't really like that, so we'll go with this, see how it runs. We can always change it back, provided I don't strip it out. There we go. Let's check the cap and stuff on that. Yeah, that one's good. Okay. But the reason I couldn't find the plastic insert on that one is because it was already in it. Apparently there's a little bit of oil on the outside of these. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything's leaking. I didn't notice anything unusual when compressing it. Leave it like that for a moment. Go on the outside on the next one. All right, so I'm gonna put this one in. It's gonna go in the bottom one. Right there. So, and then that second one. Yeah, when you need glasses, you have a hard time seeing. This is due to me not having better glasses. Move on. Just have to be careful not to strip out the head of the screw when putting this on. Snug. Not snug. Not snug. Alright. Now we're just going to do the rear. Be careful starting it out when untightening it. Like I said, you don't want to strip the head of the screw. It'd be a really big pain trying to get that screw out once the head of the screw is stripped. You can see rust on that one. There we go. It goes. Screw goes in there, and in whichever one of those two holes you prefer. So let's see if I can open this one up without throwing everything halfway across the room. There we go. One of the little coupler things got stuck in the spring. There we go. Do the top first. Now, bottom. The long screw.
That one's snug. Okay. So now for the last one. Oh, it'd help if I take the other one off. There's a good comparison though. Just noticed on the rear, the two holes here, one there, one there, and one there. There and there. So it looks like he had two positions on the top, on the rear. I don't see that on the front. So just on the rear, it looks like you have two positions where you can put the top of the shock. For the making adjustments, you know, to kind of ride height you would prefer. Oh, that was dumb of me. I got it turned around. Yep, much easier to work on something like this when you don't need a different set of glasses or bifocals, whichever. I have like those magnifying glasses that I use sometimes when doing this, and but I don't use it when I'm recording video. You should. And it's not. Alright. So here we go. Is it returning? Yeah. That one. Yeah. It's returning. Okay. Here we are. Now the last thing to do would be to put the battery in it and see if I can actually get it going. Alright, so let's see if we can get this thing going. Okay, so in case you're not familiar with the other video I did, there's a notch in that on one side, and it fits only one way in that. Put that in. So it's connected. Batteries for the controller. And I got a lot of those AA batteries from Home Depot, of all places, during Christmas. The big sale on them. Turning it on. Controller's on. Blue light. Oh, we did have a blue light. Well, this is not too long ago after it dried out. And I got it to actually run. Well, that's not good. It should have come on by now. You don't have to hold it long. Press and hold it for like 1 second and it comes on. But this one is not. Well, I had it running for a little bit and charged the battery up so I can we would be good to go. So we got the Hailstorm oil filled shocks on. Just going to kind of show you a comparison of both Hailstorms. Body off of this one. Alright, so and basically that's well, different angle, and I have to point out the suspension is a lot smoother with
the oil filled shocks compared to the spring. Spring are okay, but yeah, that's a big difference. I think these cost about $15. I'll put an affiliate link in the description below if you want to check out these on Amazon. You may also see some reviews there, product reviews. So hopefully there'll be some of those there. If you have any questions, you can post them there or put them in the comments below. Unfortunately, this is not running. This one is basically dead. I ran both of these into salt water and didn't wait long enough for this one to dry out. So when I powered it back on, the smoke came out of the motor. So, excuse me. So this one I let dry for a long time, and last week I connected the battery to it, tried it out, it was working fine, and disconnected the battery, charged it up, and then tried to make these videos for involving the shocks, and connected the battery back to it, and now there's something wrong with it. It won't actually run now. So I think this one's pretty much dead. Unfortunate, but it is the way it is. One of the things I could do though is change out the lights and put it on another one if I ever ordered another one. You know, one of the reasons I got this was basically to have something small enough to just kind of toss in a backpack to have with me going places where I normally won't take a 1/10 scale RC. One of these days I might get another one of these just to, you know, give it another shot. I had 2 batteries come with this one. One battery came with this one, so I have a total of 3 batteries. I already have the green, red, and black body, as well as the blue, green, and black body, and numerous body clips, and plus I can put these shocks on a new one. But I really would have liked to have done a run on this one with the shocks on it so you could see that, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that. But I can tell you, even just from this, that's a whole lot smoother than that. A whole lot smoother, and that seems to have a little more resistance than this. The spring has more resistance than the oil-filled shocks, it seems. So if you have one of these and you want to do an upgrade, something to kind of play around with, yeah, the oil-filled shocks might not be a bad idea. I have only seen them in the blue color. I haven't seen them in any other color. So kind of give me an idea what that looks like. Can't really see much from there. How about the back? There we go. So with the green body on. And let's put the black body on this. Let's see what it looks like. So that gives you an idea of what it would be like, to some degree, of what it would be like to have these on here. As far as it looks, again, the movement is smoother than it is with on the oil fill shocks than it is with the spring. So hopefully that helps. I know it's not a big help because it would help much more to actually have this one run over the same terrain and that this one's running over, to kind of show you it actually working. But unfortunately, like I said, both of them are not working, so I'm not going to be able to do that for you. But again, hopefully this helps. If you had any questions about it, whether or not it's worth getting these or not, yeah, I mean, if I had this working, I would rather have the oil field shocks on it than the spring. Now that I have them and can see how smooth that is, yeah, I would definitely rather have the oil field shocks. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Post them in the comments below, and I'll try to get to those questions as soon as I can. And hopefully this gives you a better idea of what it's like to have these, even though it's not a complete picture of it due to them not working. Yeah, I'm not sure if the problem's with the motor or the ESCs, but this one's definitely got a problem with the motor, because I saw the smoke come on a bit. This one, I'm just not sure about it yet. I may take it off and see if there's some contacts that need to be cleaned or something. But anyway, this will be it for a while as far as the Haiboxing Hailstorm goes. It's, in case you're not familiar with it, it is a 1/18 scale RC made by a company called Haiboxing. The name of it is Hailstorm. I did ask them, do they have replacement bodies, so that, you know, if you ordered the green one, could you RC with the green one, could you get the green and black, green and red one, or any of the others they have? And they told me at this time they do not sell the bodies separate. So just an FYI, if you did get one, whatever body you get, you're pretty much stuck with it unless you order a second Hailstorm. And they do have different configurations. Like I said, this one came with 2 batteries. This one came with 1 battery, but it also came with the headlights. I'll connect and show you the headlights real quick. So, I'm sure how well I can do this without hitting the button with the top on, but yeah, it didn't work out too well. I can't get my finger under the body without the body shifting around. Oh well. Nevertheless, that is the oil field shocks. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for checking out the video, everyone. I appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.